Update, my wife cheated on me, so I let her entire family watch. I put my key in and unlock the door. We sneak in, make our way down the hall towards the bedroom. Each holds a kazoo, and mom holds the cake, grinning from ear to ear. Well, as I throw open the door, we all yell surprise. But the surprise was on us, and there was my wife, bent over in a compromising position with her lover, staring at us wide at mid-thrust. Mom drops the cake, sister screams, father begins to shout. I pretend like I'm horrified, to which her friends try to push everyone out while yelling at her. Wife, excuse me, ex-wife, is sobbing and screaming, how could I, while the lover is desperately trying to put his pants on while running out of the place. Needless to say, it was one of the best birthday presents I have ever given. But day after, feeling a mix of shock and insult. The truth was out, plain as day, and there was no denying it now. As the commotion settled and everyone began to disperse, I found myself facing a new reality. I decided to throw divorce on her. So the days that followed were a blur of paperwork, lawyers, and awkward encounters with mutual friends. After the divorce was finalized, I heard through some friends that my ex-wife had decided to marry her lover. At first, the news stung, but with time, I came to realize that their relationship was no longer my concern. So I decided to leave the memories of the past behind. I went out the town.
Story time on how I caught my dad sleeping with my sister, his biological daughter. Okay, so boom, let's jump right into it. So my mom passed away when I was 10 years old. Me, my dad, and sister grieved the loss of our mom/wife and honored her as best as we could. But the loss of our mom hit our dad pretty rough. Due to the loss, for about 4 years, he continued to suffer from depression. But recently, my dad has been happy. The happiest I've seen him in a long time. And it kind of came out of nowhere, but of course, I was happy for my dad. I'm now 14 and my sister is 12, and everyone always says how much my little sister looks like my mom. Literally my mom's twin and mini-me. I thought nothing of it, but little did I know my sister looking like my mom would make my dad do some disgusting things. Like and follow for part 2 on how I caught my dad sleeping with my sister, his biological daughter. Okay, so boom, like I said, after my mom passed away, my dad became depressed until a couple years later he just wasn't. Watch part 1 to understand. Now I'm 14 and my sister's 12, and everyone is saying my sister looks like my mom. Literally twins, she is the mini-me of my mom. And I guess my dad seen this too, and he became obsessed with my little sister. He would dress my little sister up as my mom and even became way too affectionate with her. For some reason, my little sister liked this attention, but like I knew it was wrong. But I didn't know how far my dad would take it. One day I was in my room and I heard moaning, and it sounded like my sister. And it was coming from my dad's room. So I go over there. And yeah, it's exactly what y'all think. I called and told my auntie, and now my dad's in jail. We're living with our auntie, and my sister's in counseling. Be safe.